Technicolor, for me, it's longevity in a sense that I've known Technicolor since the beginning of my career, more than 30 years ago. And so to me, that's positive, as it shows that Technicolor have evolved and adapted to the world or to the marketplace, compared to others that have been bought, that have been unsuccessful to survive. It sounds like Technicolor, at least today, Technicolor is in a good path. So that's my first perception of Technicolor.
I wasn't really familiar with Technicolor before the merger of AT&T and DirecTV, however, I understand it's a very credible group and has done work, I believe, with DirecTV previously, so I'm learning about that. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it integrates into the rest of the former Uverse homes to create a singular offering.
Come to mind good and bad things, okay? The good things, it's when I think about Technicolor, I think about video technology, I think about high quality products, and I think about good partnership. On the negative side, I don't think Technicolor as being the company that's pushing us in terms of bringing new stuff to the market. We have other partners that challenge us much more than Technicolor. And in terms of time to market, I think Technicolor can improve much more.
I think Technicolor, growing up as I did, seeing it in the movies all the time, so I think of video and content. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Second thing that comes to mind then would be equipment, whether it's studio equipment or CPE that goes in the home.
First thing that comes to mind is Technicolor started dealing with video at the time that Disney was still producing Snow White and other one of those films. And it's a company that has video in its DNA. It was a film grain. The company reinvented itself. It moved to digital. It has leadership today in high definition processing of DVDs. And essentially, it's a stable, 100-year-old company that has followed through the technology and while preserving the DNA.
Previously, if you had said the word Technicolor, I would have thought of routers and modems. Having spent a few minutes with your team today, it's exciting to see what you guys are working on. I had no idea on the breadth of services that you're offering.
Technicolor, I guess I think of content. I know that you're closely linked to the studios. I think you've got strong relationships with studios. I think of IP, IPR, and a lot of smart R&D. I think you know how to create that and license it. I think you've got a broad portfolio. It covers a range of different offerings. I guess a few years ago I had a probably more negative perception of Technicolor. Perception was that you were potentially difficult to work with, but I guess in the last few years I've got to know Technicolor better, and my opinion has probably changed to be more positive.
What is most interesting about that is that we started working with Scientific Atlanta, that then became Cisco, that then merged most recently with Technicolor. So why that's exciting for us is we have this continuity of experience and a great partnership with all of the set-top boxes that we deployed. And on the flip side, we always went to Europe, over the last, say, 15 years when we were developing our TV services, because we always thought Europe was one of the more fertile TV markets. So we see this as a kind of a great collaboration, a juxtaposition of this continuity of experience and partnership with a lot of new ideas and expertise that can help us meet some of those market challenges that we're talking about.